Greetings, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So I was hearing paranormal activity. I think that's a movie. Haven't really seen it though. But you could also be seeing some paranormal activity going on around you. If you've lost anyone, especially a pet, they are around you. You could, hear their clinking of their claws or sounds from them. You could even smell them. Like when I lost my Ridgeback, I still can get a whiff of her paws occasionally, and I don't have a dog or anything right now. So it's not like I'm around another dog smelling their paws, but those that are dog people know something about the paws, maybe a paw print, footprints in the sand. There is also something here, Scorpio, about theft, like someone trying to steal or get one over on you. So if you are making a big purchase, please be cautious about it. It just may not be the right time. It's like pulling back. If you're unsure about something, or if you're negotiating back and forth on something, Spirit is saying just leave it. Just leave it. Let it be. Leave it in the sand. Footprints in the sand. Owls and crabs. I'm hearing crabs in a barrel. Something about peacocking your feathers, but it's not the right time yet. That can be more in July. So in July or August might be a better time for a big purchase. Also, you could be getting into real estate or learning how to invest or day trade. You could be learning different things with that, or that would be very auspicious for you as multiple incomes. Spirit is saying working on multiple incomes. Something is working for you behind the scenes. You are meant to be a teacher, but this means student first, teacher second. So Spirit is saying for a lot of my Scorpios, this is a time period for you to sharpen your education on something, for you to take more classes, even for you to maybe go do a mastermind or do a quick 3-day retreat or 3-day I don't know, expo or something. There's occasionally 3-day, learn this, learn how to do this, or get this skill. Whenever I was a fitness instructor, all the time we had to do CEC's, continuing education courses. So for a lot of my Scorpios, doing a continued educational course could help revamp something that you're already doing, or it could help add another source of income. For some of my Scorpios, you are welcoming a new member to the family. Again, if you're going to buy this new member, if it's a pet or something, then you are being advised, like I said, to pause. There is robust health in the future after a short illness or a short injury, a small injury. So Spirit is saying the calm before the storm. Also, your maternal instincts can be kicking in a lot more, so you can feel more protective. I'm hearing mama bear, papa bear type energy. You can feel more telepathic or have more visions. If you don't usually have visions or have telepathy, you can be experiencing part of that with the paranormal activity. Archangel Gabriel, Zachariel, and Raphael are with you, so you may want to look up those archangels because their energy is definitely around. Also, the energy of Venus, which is the planet of love. So something about partnerships, love is coming around. Sometimes love knocks you down. If you get back up, it knocks you down, or I don't know, whatever that. Sometimes love comes around or knocks you down. You get back up. I get knocked down. I get up again. So some of my Scorpios, you've been knocked down, but you're about to get up again. There's something here about stimulating your senses. You are a sensual, creative person, so you need to encourage that energy. So listening to different music, music of different cultures, of languages that you don't understand, can be a great way to kind of spark different areas, different synapses. It's kind of like there's this study that was done. If you drive a different way home from work, then your brain can have new things, new areas of it light up, new neurotransmitters that kind of ignite, and it's like a breeding ground. So it's like if you always do the same area where you walk, the same path, or if you always take the same drive home, taking a detour, walking on a different path, if you always go to a certain lake or a certain area to do a certain thing, you always golf at this one golf course, it's like do a different one, go to a different one, switch up the routine. It is time to birth something new. You have important news that's coming to you. You also could have premonitory dreams. So are you going to dream something that is going to come true? So be cautious, because if you have a dream that is a bit, I don't know, I don't want to say scary or anything, but there is something here about being careful and knowing that your dreams are going to pin you off or tip you off on something around you or someone around you. You are being told to have extra faith in your purpose and your destiny at this time, and know that the devil only goes after things that he feels threatened by. So this is why, you get knocked down, but you get up again. You have multiple talents. You are definitely supposed to do something when it comes to movement. So you also have have a special talent for curing things, for healing things within yourself, and then you can learn from your own experience and then share that to help others learn what works for them and their bodies or their animals. Being into herbs or trying different herbal tinctures or maybe even organ meats or essential oils are all things that would be really powerful for you at this time. You could also have a work interview or someone wants to have you on their team. I'm hearing the song Team by Lorde. You could be traveling, you could be a journalist or in medicine or with you're supposed to be a doctor or in the healing arts of some sort, or someone in journalism or the entertainment industry, or someone in the health industry who's in doctors and holistic medicine and whatnot wants to bring you on board. They are on board with what you do. They want to bring you on board with what they do. They want to combine forces. So there is something here, Scorpio, about taking time out, healing yourself, retuning into your pleasure, retuning into all your five senses, refreshing your senses. They can maybe be a little dull or just be a little, I don't want to say checked out, but yeah, I guess just a little dull and checked out from the monotony of life, the monotony of things. So Spirit is kind of coming in whoosh to change that. Also something with sound bowls. You could gain extra benefit listening to 528 hertz, which is healing of all DNA, or 727 hertz, which is all about breath, asthma, open passageways, and allergies, and helping diminish allergies and things like that. Also, you are going to be compensated for something that was an unfair, I'm hearing wrongful termination. Someone here could have been wrongfully terminated, even from like a home, a living situation, or even a relationship being wrongfully terminated. Or it can, of course, obviously be a work situation. Someone is going to sound, I'm hearing sound the bugle now, play it just for me. When the seasons change, remember how I used to be. Now I can't go on. I can't even start. I've got nothing left, just a lonely heart or something like that. It's Sound the Bugle by Bryan Adams. I'm a soldier now, wounded, so I must give up the fight. There's nothing left for me. Leave me alone or leave me dying here. But then on high, somewhere in the distance, there's a voice that calls, remember who you are. If you lose yourself, your courage soon will follow, so be strong tonight. Woo! Okay, I'm getting chills, and I feel like crying. So there's a Scorpio who's really felt just like clambered down, like life is just smacking you down. It's like, no, rejection, or sickness, or injury, or with your children, or with you, or with a family member, and you're like, why is this happening to me? And Spirit is like, this is literally your chiseling. This is your calling. You are brought into this life to gain wisdom around whatever tragedy is striking your life, your family, or your relationship sector. And instead of seeing it as an attack, see it as your training grounds, because you are meant to be a teacher and you're meant to help others who would not go through this process that God designed you to go through. So even though what you may be going through is incredibly painful, or what you went through is incredibly painful, Spirit is saying sound the bugle. It's time it's going to be time, it seems like June and July. You're at like the last ends here, the last few weeks of this deep healing phase. Bless you.